So hello everyone, and I hope you all doing good. Today we are back with another update which is coming from TCS. So TCS has started the registration process for TCS Ninja, and if you are a student who is pursuing your bachelor's and your master's from computer science, ECE, and other subdomains of IT, you are eligible for this. And the servers are kind of busy right now, but we'll move ahead and discuss more about the eligibility criteria, about the test pattern, and about what are the needs things that you need to take care of for successful registration. So let's move ahead and discuss about it. So as as we move into the link that I have provided in the description and also in my Telegram group, you'll be getting this portal of TCS next step, and as you can see, the registration would end really soon, which is on 15th of August 2021, and the test date is 30th of August. Before that, you'll be getting some mock test and system run. So you need to install some softwares that will check your system, or you may have the option to visit the TCS Digital Center in your city. And post this screening test, you'll be shortlisted for your virtual interview. So if we talk about the cutoff, it would be around 1300 to 1200 to be on the low end. So your scores really need to be really good for being shortlisted for this. And let's talk about the overview of this process. So they are looking for B Tech, ME, MTech, MC, and MSc who would be passing or getting their degrees in 2022. And as you can see, there is a test eligibility section below. So we'll discuss and look for more details in that section. And the process would be you need to log into the next step portal, which is again up here, which says the registration open, and you need to apply on this hiring process. So you need to apply for drive and fill all your details. So at the moment the portal is under maintenance and would be back in a couple of hours, and there could be heavy traffic because this is the initial stage of registration. So there's then nothing to worry about. I need to fill the details on your TCS Ninja portal, and you'll be getting your CT or DT and followed by some number which will be randomly generated, and you need to put that CTDT number on the next step portal and need to apply for the drive. And let's talk about more about it. Yeah, if you talk about the test eligibility criteria, you need to have a 60% or 6 CGPA overall in your 10th, 12th, and your graduation. And if you are doing a post graduation, you need to have 6 CGPA and above. If you talk about the backlog or ATKT, you need to have you don't need to have any at all. But if you have one, it should be one at max, and need to clear that before your onboarding process or before your interviews, right? So I suppose you're in a 6th or 7th sem or your 3rd sem of MTech, so you should really take care of the backlogs. So due to COVID, I really doubt you will be having backlogs because the exams are conducted online. So you're really lucky if you have a backlog. So let's talk about the education gap. So an education of a maximum of 2 years, that is 24 months, is permissible for valid reasons, right? So you need to have a relevant proof. So if you could be going through some medical issue, or there could be some relocation or anything or other issue, so you need to have a proof for that. And beyond 2 years, you are not allowed for this hiring procedure. If you talk about the courses that you're going through, you need to have a full-time course. And if you talk about experience, if you have experience in the relevant field up to 2 years, you are also eligible for this. And the age criteria is really not an issue for us because we are currently pursuing a degree. So still the age criteria would be 18 to 28 years to participate in TCS Ninja hiring process. And the courses and disciplines would be undergraduate, postgraduate engineering courses for BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA, MSc from any specialization. I repeat, any specialization. So don't you worry if you're from mechanical, electrical, civil or anything. If you have the relevant skills and if you're able to go through the aptitude part, yes, you can be getting this job. And if you talk about the test pattern, so there would be a test in two part, which you will see in your mock tests, and you will get a brief idea about the interface and about the parts of the uh, test. So there is one cognitive skill test, which will have questions from numerical ability, and this section would be of 40 minutes. So there will be sectional time limit, and then you will have your verbal ability, the question from your English, and again you will have reasoning ability, which would be of 50 minutes. So the part one would be totally of 120 minutes, that is 2 hours, and followed by this part you'll be getting a coding part, that is programming part, and you'll be getting two questions, one of easy and one of moderate level, and a total hour of total time limit of 60 minutes, that in an hour. So the total duration of this test would be 180 minutes or 3 hours. And there is also FAQ session where they'll be discussing more about what are the process, what happens when your account is locked and how you can unlock that, and some questions related to your registration process. So you may go through that. Apart from that, you also be having a helpline. So there's a toll-free number and a email. So you need to get in touch with TCS help desk team if you have any issues. And also, if you talk about the documents, you must have all your original academic documents available, that is your mark sheets as of now, and your degrees that you don't need if you're not a postgraduate student. And also any mail that you'll be getting would be from TCS IN. So if you are getting from a third party or any Google Forms, that is not real, that is fake, so don't indulge in that. And the test mode would be in center or remote mode, which totally applies on you and on the COVID situation. So that would be all about it. And I'll be adding more details about the TCS Nqt portal if it is available anytime. So I'm trying to access it, but still it is not open at the moment. Maybe this is under maintenance. So that would be all about this registration process, and head on and apply for it. In the next time we'll be discussing more about the kind of questions you'll be getting, and you may refer to some Insta Prep and IT Prep channels. They have a pretty good questions, and they have gone through brief solving the questions of previous years. So I'll be still adding the PDFs of previous year for your reference, and that would be all.
खत्म. बाय बाय, टाटा, गुड बाय, गया.